Against the savvy vet, and Dwight Howard has kind of resurrected his career here. You see
Valley Honda dealers for Steve Clifford, Michael Kidd Gilchrist, Marvin Williams, Dwight Howard, Nicholas Batum, and Kemba Walker. Sixers, by the way, took 2 of 3 last year. It'll be Howard and Embiid, and we are running tonight from Wells Fargo Center in Milwaukee.
Didn't get back last night from Cleveland until 3 a.m. Spent an hour and a half on the tarmac de-icing.
Well, in Philly, but raised in Somerdale, South Jersey. Actually missed their last game. That was a bad loss. It cost him the other.
The guy's physically able to cover him, but he's still got to move his feet. Ben a little bit taller than him as well.
There throughout his NBA career, always a solid shooter. In fact, he is 4th in the NBA in three-point percentage. Speaking of 7 as Embiid clears for the Sixers.
Joel did a good job of blocking out Big Dwight.
Yeah.
10 height. We know he can pass. Why not pass from that area of the floor? You can dissect a little more thorough.
Percentage is ticking upwards. Batum, the lob for Howard. How many lobs?
Through, bait you into a foul.
Foul on Howard is first. Dario Saric made a clutch three-pointer in the right corner in the guts of the game. That was followed by Williams. Good defense on Dario Saric, but
up to the left.
Saric, 4th on the Sixers in scoring, averaging a shade under 16. That is Walker, who is old. For the Sixers, they're 5th in 7 nights, spending a lot of time on the road. Again, this is like a road game.
Was their main guy, their leading scorer. Now all of a sudden only averaging about 11 and change. It's a little under 12 a game.
Percentage with, what did he say?
40%.
What kind of jumpers are you taking?
He said jump shots that he's taken. Well, he does do it against a lot of teams. That time, Charlotte allowed him to get deep.
Rashawn Holmes not allowing Kemba Walker to do anything. Covington in rhythm. It's good to have him back.
Didn't like our friend Brett Brown on the other side, a Maine native as well.
39%. He already has 9 points. He averages just over 23. That's 17th in the NBA.
Every game. He had one last night in Cleveland. It was a goaltending that counted. He's done it a number of times now.
Well, the Sixers on the floor for the first time, along with Jeremy Lamb, in effect their 6th man. Lamb, the 6th-year player from UConn. A couple of really good gets by Sixers basketball operations. Standings heading into tonight.
Well, and the later you start paying attention to the race, the more in trouble you'll be without really understanding the play. MJ used to do it all the time.
Willie Hernon. It's Lamb. He buries the darts off the Carter Williams miss. Covington bumped by Lamb. Got it done anyway.
Not just the jump shot, but his confidence overall. He wouldn't have attempted a shot like that months ago.
Joel Embiid.
Freshman when he first entered VCU, playing for Shaka Smart, who's now at Texas. He has come a long way and really earned everything he's got.
Hernan Gomez keeping it alive. The Hornets here with a fresh 24. That's
in your corner.
All right, cool.
All right, Mark and Ala, back up to you.
Kate, well done.
How great is that? Lift him up. Good on you, Kate.
In the meantime, JJ. Again, Dwight Howard on the Charlotte bench. 2 personal fouls.
Nice.
By Ben Simmons.
He's number 14 on him because he doesn't seem to think he can stay with them. Ben off the dribble, taking him to the cup. Actually, arms wide, legs wide, so you're giving the biggest obstacle to the passers so they can't see.
Actually made a nice pass to him.
Yeah, I think he was maybe hearing some defenders closing in on him. That wasn't the case.
Redick thought about a 3. I believe he was trying to give it up. Saric got it back. Holmes made quite a grab of a rocket.
Shut it down for a little bit. That wasn't the case the previous year.
He's not a rookie anymore.
Right.
McConnell with Kemba Walker. Does a really good job keeping his dribble.
Little shimmies out on the perimeter as he goes by TJ.
Meantime, JJ, as in Red, it with a pirouette.
Absolutely. And I don't blame him. but you're supposed to focus on the screener. Does he move? Joel did. And beyond, he has worked on his game. The heart of a lion, Mr. Walker.
Simmons throwing it down.
He's shooting 50% in the painted area. Got to do a better job of keeping him out.
Well, true to what Molly.
In the locker room, at the very least on the bench, the Sixers march so much better out of stop actions executed. Knowing that he struggled finding his range. Does he go inside and get some easy buckets? Howard with the ball.
Wait, is that Dwight Howard? There is Embiid. For everybody here, as an opponent has missed consecutive free throws, Embiid throwing it. Here's Simmons. The lob for Embiid, and he threw it down again. Manager, a mutual parting of the ways right at the end of the All-Star break as make some contact there. Sixers can tie with a three, and as Redick. Saric pulling it down and putting Batum for Kid Gilchrist. Batum, and remember now, no Embiid. He comes out with that sleeveless, tight whatever it is that he wears for warm-ups.
Big boy. The Hornets allowed to be physical with Marco. The Sixers need to be physical with their offensive players.
Walker doing it. Holmes nicks the rim on an attempted three. Trying to get it to Bellinelli, but good defense on him. And Rashawn took it back to the Miami Heat a couple of nights before. Here are the Hornets out of the timeout. Frank Kaminsky first time in the second. Batum for three, and he bounces in the game that ties the season high.
Worried about him coming into this ball game because he's had good games against the Sixers in the past. It draws the attention to. If you keep your elbow and your chicken wing inside your body, you're going to be all right.
Embiid, a blocking foul you can count here with a fresh shot clock. A Covington three, rims out. Ilyasova turning garbage. County.
I love
Embiid in deep.
Nope, it shows you the determination and strength and early work done by Joel.
That was a Joel thinking three. You know he wants Hernan Gomez after that throwdown. You know that, don't you? Now the fourth quarter is underway with Joel very much present and accounted for. Snubbed one. Redick dips in. Saric has his miss. Covington all the way to the concern. Simmons off the miss by Saric. Covington, it's for three. Yes!
Almost had Marco there on that curl. Ersan going one-on-one.
And having his winning call. Hernan Gomez, 6 and 7 boards off the bench. That's a nice look. Saric, 6 boards and 5 assists to go along with the 6 points. There's Walker free for three, and down it goes. For the 6th spot, a very fluid Eastern Conference. Western Conference equally fluid. Saric for three. Yes!
What has impressed the Sixers coaching staff most is how Ben simply doesn't get tired.
22-21, down by as many as 14 to the visitors tonight, the Charlotte Hornets. Simmons came up. Howard doesn't bite on it.
Oh, I thought he did bite on it. Referee just wouldn't call it.
Hold on. Redick rolling in, got to
Hitting the paint at all. He started to eat up real estate till he got all the way to the rim.
Howard all the way to the rim, slam. Simmons all the way, and he'll throw down two.
You've run two and they've gotten you all the way to the rim.
Embiid and Ilyasova. Gigantic possession for the Hornets here out of the timeout. Their main man, Walker, gets away from Covington and promptly.
That time Ersan not fouling, just getting a hand up on the shorter Walker.
Redick working it with Embiid. Missing inside. After the 2-game losing streak, they are back to a season high, 7 games above the 500 mark.